The playoffs continue with plenty still to fight for, and as they sit in the middle of the pack, they should only be looking one way, upwards. A warm welcome to you from Seville in southern Spain and the Estadio.
Their playoff position so far, respectable, middle of the pack. But they're certainly looking up at teams above them and wanting to be higher up. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. What might we see today?
Well, I'm not quite sure what to expect from this side. On their day, they can be a really good team. But they also have some off days. Let's hope we see the best of them here.
It's an opportunity. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him. Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Joe. Jack. Osman. Well, the pressure was on, but the keeper stepped up to deal with it. Liban. Well, they get the ball once more. Teasing ball in. Through on goal. Well, it might still work out for them. Up a disappointing dead end.
Well, they're creating chances. They now just need to take one of them. Mind you, what a save that was.
Toure. Play on, said the referee. And the ball with Jack. Well, it wasn't a million miles away, was it?
Yeah, but just needs to make the keeper work there.
Toure. A back and forth type of game. Now they're level.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Nicholas. Masson. Nicholas. Well, taken away. He won the ball. Toure. And that will be a corner.
Yes, she had to get it away, but the danger isn't over yet.
Delivering it. Nothing to show for that attack. And the ball with Jack. Joe. Promising ball. Toure. Showing good situational awareness. Interesting pass. Is it going to be? Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge. Well, a no-nonsense clearance and a throw-in coming up. Now what can they do from here? On the ball, Raphael. Couldn't hang on to it. Well, this is looking promising. Manoeuvring infield. A fine reading of the situation. And the keeper is there to cover up.
Een mededeling van de politie.
Shaqiri.
Stadion zijn zakkenrollers actief. Let op uw eigen.
Masson.
Dank voor uw aandacht.
Liban. Saleh. Cross could be useful. Unbelievable reflexes from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, had no right to save that, did he? Wonderful stop.
Favouring the short one. Oh, it looked really promising for them. And big trouble, looking dangerous here. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. What to like about that pass? Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, what can they do to stop them running at them? Tremendously strong in the tackle. Osman. Will it be? Oh, must be. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. Action underway again. And the onus is on big trouble to come up with the right response. Martins. Masson. Well, half-time coming up shortly, and the home side on top. Interested to get your critique.
Well, it's been a good first half so far, and they've been the better side, certainly going forward. They now just need to keep playing with intensity right up to the break.
Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Oh, it might be! Oh, got everything behind it! He's driven in the corner. Oh, last gasp defending, and getting enough on the ball to steer us away. Well, a good tackle. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Using space on the opposite flank now. Trying to tee it up. That's very decisive goalkeeping. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Teams back in position, second half underway. And the ball with Jack. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Liban. Masson. Shaqiri. And disappointing for big trouble to give it away like that. Toure. It's a weighted pass. Nicely cut out.
Good job he made the turnover there.
Promising pass. And clears his lines. Could be troublesome. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. That's a good-looking pass. Not the best clearance. Well, no way through in the end. Showing a great defensive instinct. And room to roam out wide for big trouble. And the players waiting in the centre. It is to be a throw-in. Wasteful from big trouble. Crossed into the penalty area. And danger averted. Well read. Now with Henry. Well, fine margins, but you need to be a bit more accurate than that.
Yeah, that was almost a defence-breaking pass there.
Liban. Nicely out of there. Well, good effective pressure. A really good pass. It comes to nothing in the end. Masson. Waited well. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did.
Of course, stats don't always tell the story, but on this occasion, they certainly do, because they haven't been good enough in the top third of the pitch. And I'm not sure we're going to see anything change here.
And quick thinking from the keeper, who was off her line early. Referee spotting the transgression. Nicely played. Oh, off the post, so near. Good idea. Electing to shoot. Pretty simple for the keeper. This looks interesting. Shaqiri. The credit due, a good intervention. 10 minutes to go. And big trouble, couldn't hang on to it. Well, we can see what they're attempting, but it's just not coming off.
Yeah, I've been really disappointed with some of the passing.
Well, an illegal challenge there. Oh, he's gone for goal and ended up missing the target, but not by a whole lot.
Yeah, that was hit with great power, wasn't it?
And quick thinking defensively. This could finish it! And huge credit to the goalkeeper. They're not out of this.
And could that save just inspire them? They need to get the ball forward quickly here.
Over it comes. And so into the final 5 minutes. Intercepting it intelligently. Joe. Now with Henry. This could be troublesome. Well, that surely would have put this game to bed.
Well, definitely. That would have won the game for them. That's a bad miss.
We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Could catch them on the break. An alert piece of defending. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
It was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
The playoff position so far, respectable, middle of the pack. But they're certainly looking up at teams above them and wanting to be higher up the table. Can they get the job done today? No shortage of excitement here. The action is next. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. How do you see this one going?
Well, I'm not quite sure what to expect from this side. On their day, they can be a really good team, but they also have some off days. Let's hope we see the best of them here.
Jack. Iglesias. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Well, they made it far too easy there.
Well, you should be able to keep possession.
Brilliant pass. He's in here. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Jan. Park. Al-Ghamdi. Did well to win the ball back. Could be dangerous. Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. And pressing from the front. Paul. Now with Henry. Throw-ins given. An effective challenge. Abdullah. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough.
And bursting forward. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Trying to connect. Well, an excellent piece of goalkeeping anticipation. Iglesias. And the ball with Jack. Might lead to a chance. And he's fired it against the post. Well, a time for composure on the ball.
Well, that would certainly have put them in a great position. But with only a one-goal lead, they're never going to be able to relax.
Well, a game of such fine margins, but let's see if they can create another opportunity. It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped? Rasmussen. And threading it through. Well, technically offside, but not by a lot.
Well, that's so tight, isn't it? But on this occasion, he doesn't get the benefit of the doubt.
That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. A really good pass. Oh, excellent goalkeeping! And the short option preferred. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Rafael. Nicely regaining possession. Not a great challenge. Yellow it is then.
Yeah, no complaints about that. It was a poor tackle.
And played in with haste. And heading it just over the bar following that cross.
Well, great cross, good run, but just not the perfect finish.
Well, using the space really well. But now can they push on? Well, the danger is still there. And in the end, no damage done. Careless in possession. Now with Henry. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this. And he's through here. Giving it here. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. Tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Oh, they could finish here, Stuart. Stunning piece of defending.
Well defended. That looked really dangerous, didn't it?
Joe. And the ball with Jack. Could be dangerous. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
And now Henry. Toure. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Drogba. Disappointing for County to give it away in that fashion. And the through ball. In position. Well, the keeper wasn't worried in the slightest. And he read it superbly. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, a sensational stop.
Yeah, what a save that was. Brilliant reflexes from the keeper.
Impressive build-up. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Oh, tremendous vision. And the ball in behind the defenders. Throw-ins given. And players waiting in the centre. Well, the attack petered out.
They didn't allow that to develop, did they? Good organisation, I would say.
On to Henry. And the ball with Jack. Giving it away. McMahon. And now back with the keeper. Abdu. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Joe. And a tidy tackle. Jack. Decent looking ball. Almost found its target, but cutting it out in the end. Guerra on the ball. Pass, and justifiably so. Top-class defending. Abdu. Oh, nice ball over the top. Well, the keeper didn't have too much time. Guerra on the ball. Jack. On the ball, Raphael. Great ball over the top. The threat was there, but no problems now.
Yeah, positioning spot on there.
Excellent pass. An alert piece of defending. Makenga. So almost at half-time, and they are making good use of home advantage. Still a bit of work to do, though. Your thoughts on what you've seen?
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. And now Henry. And teammates around him. Genuine chance. And keeps it out, showing lightning-fast reactions.
Yeah, what a remarkable save. He was so alert there.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Oh, got it away. Perfectly positioned to take it away.
Read it really well.
A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Back in business in the second half, and still plenty of scope for County to make it a very different equation. Abdu. Decent idea. Kaya. Credit to them for winning back possession. On the ball, Raphael. Raphael now. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing. On attacking possibilities. It's offside, and perhaps he should have been a bit more alert.
And maybe a little bit more aware in the box. He was just too static.
On the ball, Raphael. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. And played short. Deep delivery. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Let's see about the delivery. Counter-attacking chance. A real opening now. massive sigh of relief. That should have gone in.
Well, what a poor finish that is. They should be level here.
Wilting under the pressure. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, look at the finish here. He's just eased that beyond the keeper. That's a good goal, you have to say.
So back underway following the equaliser. And the ball with Jack. Joe. Jack. Well, we're into the final half hour. Intercepting it intelligently. Toure. Well, he almost nodded that one in. Abdu. Good pressure to win it back. Drogba. Joe. Promising looking attack. Nicely cut out.
Yeah, that was a good interception.
Drogba has it. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Promising pass. Oh, excellent goalkeeping. Who can he pick out? And delivered into the box. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. McMahon. Kaya. Edgar. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Oh, big opportunity. And that'll be offside. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Oh, that's a clever ball. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Can he put them ahead? And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front. So back underway here. Can they hold on to their lead? Joe. And playing it to the goalkeeper. Well, time is ebbing away, and they're using this passing approach to marvellous effect. Promising attack. Now what can they do from here? Firing it towards goal! And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Playing it in. There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1. Quick thinking defensively. Well, just got rid of that one. Throw in here. Beautiful pass. And coolly done in the end. Can he finish them off? He's done it! What a climax to this game! back underway at 3-1. Abdu. And intercepts again. And it's opening up. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see. Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Decent chance. Oh, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Guerra. Jack. Might lead to a chance. Shaping to shoot. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors, that's the big story.
That just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
It feels like a highly significant contest. Two teams with designs on success, ready to go at it and prove they're as good as their billing. An exciting battle in store. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Now with Henry. Joe. Rafael now. And credit due, a good intervention. Really promising for them.
That's a good bit of defending there, isn't it?
Joe. That's a lovely ball. And that'll be offside. Went in strongly to win the ball. Throw-ins given. Rafael. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Great vision to switch the play. And swiftly ending that attack.
That was a vital bit of defending there.
Joe. Jack. Now with Henry. Good idea. But how well he did to cut that one out. Taiwo. Grabs it nicely. Ready to strike. And a goal! Now they have their opener. And now they can celebrate.
Well, here we can see it again. And no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tight in here, deal with the danger. Otherwise, that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
On to Barbosa. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging.
Oh, dealt with it brilliantly, didn't he?
And really discomfited by the press. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. And smart defending. Toure. Now what can they do from here? Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Oh, you'll have a go. Stopped a surefire goal. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? And that is how to win the ball high up the pitch. Joe. Can he deliver? that didn't miss by much. Intelligent threaded pass here. That is really alert defending, just when the situation looked dangerous. Oh, good vision there. And the keeper didn't have too much time. Salazar. Good piece of defending.
Yeah, good decision. Just get it away.
Well, this could really help the cause. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Guerra.
Well, the hosts have had so much of the ball in the last 15 minutes and have been threatening with it. Surely it's only a matter of time before they get another.
Oh, big chance here. And he's done it. Parity again. A magnificent game unfolding. So underway again following the goal that made things level. And now Henry. Toure. And a tidy tackle. Dangerous ball. And the ball with Jack. Toure. And intercepted it. Johan. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, it was a most enjoyable first half. What will the second half bring us? Salazar. Benito. Salazar. Taiwo. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Joe. Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank.
Yeah, it's difficult to cover that switch of play.
Jack. Toure. Great weight on the pass. And reading it absolutely superbly. Oh, this looks useful. Osman. And the ball with Jack. Will it happen for them? High quality defending. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. But timely defending when it mattered. Oh, look at this. A tremendous run. Joe. Benito. Chance to finish. And splendid reflex action there.
Yeah, that's goalkeeping at its very best. So quick to react there.
Pressure on to clear his lines. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Salazar. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Joe, and he read it superbly.
Well, he's done really well there. What a great interception.
Now, can they hit them on the counter? Well, possession problems. Beautiful pass. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Good wing play. And players waiting in the centre. They'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. That's a good-looking ball. Real chance. Offside the decision. And a textbook interception. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Maybe dangerous here. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Benito. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Plenty of support here. Can they forge ahead? Determined defending.
That's how to get a block in.
And in the right position to read it. So a throw in here. Really good, strong tackle, and it'll be a throw-in. Now, will the cross work out for them? Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Benito with it. Johan. Joe. Just cutting off the supply. Only 5 minutes left for play, and tension galore with the teams locked together. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline, so a throw-in here. Johan. Taiwo. Well, they still have designs on the win. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, what a wonderful save to keep it even.
Yeah, that has just saved the game for his team. Brilliant stuff.
Can he put them in front? He does! And with so little time left, that might be the winner. Wonderful drama. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Benito. How can they find a late leveller? Oh, great vision. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Sometimes it takes a while to eventually get the better of the opposition, and that was the case here. They kept going, and they eventually got their reward.
This is the one you've been waiting for. Two teams with aspirations of greatness going head-to-head in a clash that could shape the course of their season. The energy in the stadium, absolutely electric. We'll have the action on EATV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. How do you see it panning out?
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Nesbitt. Corley. There to take it away.
Well, he's just shown what a clever play is without the ball.
And now Henry. Joe. On the ball, Raphael. Can they fashion a chance? Promising pass. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? William with it. Zanetti. That might help them. It was an opportunity to square this game.
Yeah, got to do better in those situations.
Now with Henry. Joe. On to Henry. Good ball to switch the play.
Defensively, that's so much harder. It certainly spreads the play.
That's a high-quality pass. Well, he's been ruled offside. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Joe. On to Henry. And the ball with Jack. Released it nicely. Able to put it behind for what will be a corner here. Who's going to get on the end of it?
To the owner of the green
Joe.
car that is blocking up the emergency exit, please return to your vehicle and move it as soon as possible. Thank you.
Rafael. Speculative ball fired to the near post. And holds on to it confidently. Corley. Zanetti. And danger averted. Well read. Well, that's a clever ball. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Just knocked it out of there.
Yeah, good decision. Just get it away.
And now Henry. Oh, nice ball over the top. Ibrahimovic. Well, that is asking for a yellow card. Crossbar. Intercepted effortlessly. What a brilliant pass. That's well blocked. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. And got rid of it. And the ball with Jack. Counter-attacking chance. Beautiful pass. The verdict is offside here. Super pass.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Joe. And now Henry. Good visualisation and execution. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
That's useful play. Superb looking pass. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. Joe. Incisive pass. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Well, they win the throw following that challenge. Intelligent defending. On to Henry. Oh, they were in a decent position too. That is that for the first half here. So even Steven going into the second half of this one. Joe. And now Henry. Jack. Good weight on that pass. Oh, genuine chance. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here's the replay, and I have to say, the keeper's got his angles all wrong there. That's a poor piece of goalkeeping.
Oh, what a top-notch pass. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Tidy in possession. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. And that wasn't an easy save to make.
Yeah, there's not much you can say about that. It's just a breathtaking stop, isn't it?
And he's fired over the corner. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal.
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. Hit with such power. What a great goal.
And now Henry. Far from a good pass.
Yeah, they've got to pass it better than that.
Fantastic ball. Offside the decision. The switch of play now. Jaggi. It's with Araujo. Genuine chance. And the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Joe. And now Henry. On to Henry. Regained possession. In a decent position. Now with William. And And there's the feed into the box. This might get them in front. Useful ball to the near post. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Now with Henry. Joe. Toure. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Nesbitt. And a throw-in forthcoming. Good-looking cross. And in the end, no damage done. That might help them. And the decision offside here. Showing good situational awareness. Osman. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. On the offensive. Oh, it's a terrific challenge. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Well, somebody's got to stop him. Can they profit from this? Oh, unfortunate. Oh, had to be a goal, surely. Good example of pressing without the ball. It's looking promising. Good defending in the end, and danger averted for now. And caught by the keeper. On the ball, Raphael. Really good ball there. The verdict is offside here. What a brilliant pass. Determined not to give it away.
Yeah, that's good strength from him.
Nesbitt. Well-timed tackle. On to Henry. Joe. And playing it to the goalkeeper. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Working so hard to win back possession. And it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Toure. Strong but fair tackle. And slipped through beautifully. What a chance! And now Henry. Joe. Toure. Oh, nicely played. Oh, he could finish. And what a save there to keep them in this.
Yeah, what an important stop that was. She just made it so difficult for the attacker.
Now, how about the short corner? Played into the centre. Another corner. Trying to pick out a teammate. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. Well, the ball rolling again here. The first... This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. What might we see today?
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation in the air. Now with Henry. In behind for him to chase. Real chance. There it is. And just the ideal start. So underway again. Is there to be a response from the spicy boys now? There needs to be. West. And there to intercept. Vidic. Dyke. Leonard now. And taking it away. Genuine chance. Great defending here. And using the flank. And he takes it away. Promising pass. And after the cross, defensive action called for. And possession lost there.
Dames en heren, binnenkort komen er weer spaarkaarten voor knuffels, bekers en andere
Just needs to stay calm. Oh, strained every sinew to get there. And he's fired over the corner. Oh, strong hand on the ball. In goes the cross, but absolutely no support there. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Jack. Joe. Read it well. Plenty of support here. Is it the perfect pass? Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
They favoured a short one here. But he's got himself caught offside.
Well, the players in the box have every right to be mad. That's a real waste.
Leonard. Mar. Good ball over the top. Nicely timed tackle. Joe. Rafael now. And he read it well defensively. Armstrong. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Good high press. Ball control is the key.
Well, they're making this look very easy, aren't they?
And there to intervene. And the Spicy boys moving the ball forward with purpose. The attack showed promise. To square the game. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
And the ball with Jack. And the referee sensibly allowing them to carry on. Advantage with them. Must be. And he's done it. Parity again. A magnificent game unfolding.
And the scoreboard.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Joe. And a disappointing pass. And passing it through. Oh, how about that for a tackle?
Oh, that was so well timed.
Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Showing good situational awareness. Oh, that's a clever ball. Toure. Oh, showing good patience. Determined just to get it behind for the corner.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
And deciding to go short with this one. Well, doing his utmost to find the net again, but saved this time.
Yeah, he's the main man today, really making some good runs out there.
And now Henry. Toure. A very timely interception. That showed guts and courage.
Well, I have to say, that was a terrific block.
Given away by the Spicy boys. That is that for the first half here. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Leonard. Excellent vision. Magnificent defending.
That really is a good block.
Mar. Can they set up a chance? A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And the ball with Jack. And the keeper has it now. Joe. Possession changing hands. Joe. Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets. In the short corner, let's see. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome.
Yeah, that was a lost opportunity, wasn't it?
Plenty of support here. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Joe. And snuffing out the danger. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Superb looking pass. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Good weight on that pass. The Spicy Boys have it once again. West. Good piece of defending.
Yeah, that's not the area to mess about. Good clearance.
Good strength to keep the ball. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Targets available. Cross comes in. No nonsense clearance. Well, they could break at pace. Can they make it count? They'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Oh, nice ball. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. And the ball with Jack. Could be threatening. Keeper to stop it.
Brilliant save. From that sort of range, he had no right to stop that.
Who can they pick out? No nonsense piece of defending. Well, good idea. And intercepting it. Jack. So a throw in here. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Joe. That's a good ball. Mischievous attempt. Oh, that's brilliant! A strike so delightful, you'd never tire of seeing it again and again. Sheer technical excellence. A goal of the highest order. Take a bow. An alert intervention. Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. And caught by the keeper. Well, shortly we'll hear the final whistle. The home side with the lead. What have you made of this?
Well, it's been a decent performance from them. They've certainly played the more expansive football and had the better individuals. Can they now just see this through? Not long left.
Is it the perfect pass? Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game.
Well, here it is again. The ball over the top is an absolute beauty, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
And a goal here might settle the outcome. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Promising looking attack. It's not a bad ball. Well, that attack collapsed completely.
Well, they've defended that really well. They look very organised there.
Chance to play it in. Decent chance. Oh, it's narrowly wide. So unlucky. Joe. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Beautiful pass. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Toure. And a good-looking ball. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Well, the two sides still locked together. And a set piece, a corner, can make all the difference. Keen to take it short here. Really good ball there. Might be a chance here. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
Certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now, and they can't afford a repeat performance.